Hello, everyone. This is Nathan Bridges from Nathan's Nuggets, and today I'm with Fresno State Korak commit Jaylen Henderson. Thank you for joining me today.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me, Nathan.
No problem. Let's start with the first question. How old were you when you started playing football?
When I first started, I was 8 years old. I started off at running back and receiver, and then later in the season, I got switched to quarterback, and I never looked back from there.
So you didn't play Korak at first?
Nah, I was because my dad, he played running back and like safety and receiver, so that's what I started at too. But our quarterback at the time, he didn't want to play anymore, so I just picked it up, and then I loved it ever since.
That was a good transition you made to Korak.
Yeah, I think so too.
Did you play any other sports?
I played baseball. I don't play that anymore, but now I just play basketball and football. So
you're a two-sport athlete for high school?
Yeah.
How do you think being a dual-threat quarterback helps you?
I think it definitely helps me because I get to keep the defense off balance. So, like, if they want to stop my pass, then I have my legs. And if they want to stop my legs, then that creates plays down the field for my playmakers to make plays.
Like they don't know what you're gonna do, kind of, because
Exactly.
you do things. They have to be prepared.
Yeah.
What was it like leading Chaminade to a Section Division II Finals appearance in your first season as the starter there?
It was a great experience. We had a lot of fun. It was just great to prove the naysayers wrong because we were expected to go 0-10 that season. So for us to make it to the championship, that was big, and I wish we would have won, but that's my goal for this year.
You proved everybody wrong that was saying like you wouldn't win a game.
Yeah, exactly. So every game, it just felt greater, better and better.
Because every game you proved them wrong even more that you won.
Yeah.
What is the most intense high school game you've ever played in so far?
I think the most intense game was probably last year against Norco, round 1 in the playoffs. It was a back and forth game. They ended up scoring with like less than a minute left to go, and we got the ball on the 20-yard line. And we had to march down 80 yards, and we did. I ended up throwing the game winner to my running back, Willie Camacho, like 13 seconds left. So that was great.
Crazy.
And it was on my dad's birthday too. So
that's cool. You got to win on your dad's birthday.
Yeah. That's what made it much better too. So.
And one of those games that just keeps going back and forth.
Yeah, it was a fun game to be a part of.
I know that you had a lot of offers, 28, including Vanderbilt, Louisville, Northwestern, Boise State. What made Fresno State stand out to you?
Well, I love the coaching staff at Fresno State. Before they offered me, we built a really good relationship, and I know they have a winning tradition, so that drew a lot of interest for me to go there.
So their winning tradition, it caught your attention?
Yeah. And I had a cousin that went there too, so he would talk about the program all the time.
So that got you interested in it?
Yeah.
How do you think your style of play fits in at Fresno State?
I think it fits in very well, especially having a good run game that creates play action opportunities. And if they stop the pass plays, then I use my legs to create plays. So I think I'm gonna fit in very well. Hopefully win a lot of games.
I hope you guys win a lot of games also.
Yeah, thank you.
What do you think it'll be like playing for new head coach Kalen DeBoer? He was a great offensive coach.
I think it's going to be a very fun experience. He brings a lot of energy to the game, and we're both winners and competitors, so it's going to be great to play for a guy like that, and I'm just excited.
He's a good coach. He was the offensive coordinator when Fresno State won the Mountain West Championship against Boise State a few years ago.
Yeah. He's a great dude. Great guy.
Who was your favorite football player as a kid?
My favorite football players were Michael Vick and Ray Rice. Michael Vick's a lefty, so that's the guy I idolized growing up. So yeah.
Yeah, Michael Vick, he was good. He could run it well.
Exactly. Yeah.
Do you try to model your game after anyone?
Currently, Lamar Jackson is my favorite player, and then Deshaun Watson. They have the same body type, so those two guys.
Yeah, those are really good corrects. Lamar Jackson had a great season this past year.
Yeah, they both create plays and both great leaders. So
They can extend the play.
yeah.
Fresno State has a really good recruiting class for 2021. What do you think it'll be like playing with some of the other top recruits at Fresno State, such as Jordan Hornbeek and Trey Watson?
I think it's gonna be great. Jordan, I know he's an explosive back, and that's gonna help us when he's going, and we do a lot of play action, go down the field. And I know Trey, he's 6'5", he can catch it, and he can move very well for his size. So I'm excited to play with those guys and the rest of our recruiting class.
You got a great running back in the backfield and a tight end that you can throw to.
Yeah, exactly. Can't stop us. Yeah.
When Fresno State offered you, were they always a top choice for you?
Yeah, they're definitely always a top choice. Like I said earlier, the winning tradition stood out to me, and then also Coach Grubb. We always talked, and we went over some of the offensive schemes. So I think that was a big part in why I went there. So
You like how you got to go over the offensive schemes, so you knew them.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's different because of coronavirus, but they did a great job of selling the program, and we did a lot of Zooms and stuff. So I really got to know them well.
So you got to Zoom the coaching staff.
Yeah.
What are your goals for your senior season?
My goal is to win the championship. I know last year we got there, but we lost. But this year I want to get there and win it all for the last year. So that's my goal. I'm working hard every day. So
You
it's a
want to
grind.
get the win, seal it
Yeah,
off. And
exactly.
what are you most excited for at Fresno State?
I'm excited for the new beginnings and just meeting a lot of new people, and also winning a lot of games in front of the home crowd. So that's what I'm excited for.
I think you guys can win a lot of games.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
What are your goals for your career at Fresno State?
My goal is to graduate and then also make everybody around me better as a person and also on the football field. And like I said earlier, win a lot of games there. Hopefully go to the NFL in Fresno. So
You want to do a lot, the all around, the academics and the sports.
yeah, just leave a great legacy behind.
Mm-hmm. Are you looking forward to wearing the new Fresno State uniforms?
Oh yeah, definitely. I saw them. They look really nice, and I can't wait to be wearing the gray ones, all of them. It look really nice. So yeah.
I saw pictures on them. They look really cool.
Exactly. Yeah.
Then the last question I have is for fun. You get to take any 3 NFL players to dinner. They can be past or present. Who are you taking?
I think I'm gonna take my 3 cousins that went to the NFL. So my cousin Chris Carter, my cousin Altron Verner, who's a Pro Bowler at Tennessee and played for a lot of teams. Yeah, and then my other cousin Andre Bocelli, who just got picked up by the Chiefs this year. So those 3 family dinner.
You're taking your family.
Yeah, family dinner.
All right, thanks for joining me today.
Yeah, thanks for having me, bro.
No problem.